Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is James Ryan from the Sports Lions Den. How you? Today, I thought I'd come back, and I haven't done one of these videos in quite some time, so I'm actually doing a lot of sports talk, sports radio. We can do all this any time of the day. If you guys are into anything dealing with sports, I do sports picks, sports bets. I try to do a lot of different things on this channel. We're trying to do a lot of different things on this channel. I'm trying to get I try to do if you know me, I do a lot of different sports picks based on a numerical, mathematical systems. A lot of people say systems don't work. Currently, I'm trying a different system right now with mostly soccer. I keep an eye on the top 5 leagues. I always say the top 5 leagues in Europe, and I also look at Mexico. I also will give you some sports picks on the NFL just because of the fall season. Right now, I've actually finished up the one of my systems with Mexico. I've got Mexico this week. I actually have a couple of good games. I got Friday. For Friday, I've got Mexico so far under this system. I'm 6-3 with three unit values. And when I say units, it can be anything. You could bet like based on numbers. Some people will say, well, does the unit work? If I say it's a -110, bet $110 to make 100. That's 1 unit. 2 units would be bet $220 to make $200. It's just the unit system like that. But what I do is I do like a value vote or a value unit, which I don't know the number to most of these games, but I will tell you this. It's one of those things that I can say, okay, I want 1 unit. I want a 1 better is what I call them. I need a 1 better, a 2 better, a 3 better. Basically, whatever the number is, I'm either going to 1, I would just keep it as a single. 2 is I'll double it. 3, I'll triple it, etc., etc. So, and I always add the numbers together when I'm done. But yeah. So currently, right now, I thought I'd do one of these videos and actually talk to you guys and get this little update going on right now. If you're watching me live on here, I thank you for it. I appreciate it. But currently, right now, I've got my stats up. Got the entire season from teams like places like England, Spain, France, Germany, Italy, Mexico, and the NFL. Currently, like I said, I got finished up Mexico. I got to go back through all the NFL seasons. This week, though, I'm giving you the picks right here. Mexico League, I have 3 games. Mind you, like I said, I'm 6-3 with a +3 advantage on picking. Everything's been single units so far. Friday, I would say go with Leon for a single bet. And Saturday, I have Tigres and America, all for single units. So, and for those of you that don't know how I do things, during different numbers, if I see a gap that's like 10 points, 10 to 19 points, I always give them a single unit. 20 to 29 points on my system gets double unit or double better. So basically, it all depends on how they have performed. Most of the time, like I said, Mexico's been playing since let me look it up. The Mexico Soccer League has been playing since July 24th. And I've only got 9 picks out of the season. So if you're looking for some picks for the season, I'm going to tell you this. It's going to be one of those things, like if you want to bet every game, this basically is trying to show me how the value is. Because at the beginning of the season, you never know. Once you got a couple games under your belt, you kind of know which teams are starting to become better, which teams are much more valuable. That's why I've got the 6-3 record right now in Mexico. So right now, I've already cleared out. I have to go through all of France, and I'll be giving you some picks on France in about a minute by the end of this little session. But the French League actually started back on August 21st. And a lot of people say, well, why are you talking about soccer on this live stream? If you're a sports bettor, kind of like what I do it on a small value, but if you're doing a big value sports bets, I'm going to tell you this. This is one of those games that you got to actually – everybody doesn't – big sports bettors know where the money is. And you know what? I know a lot of people will watch NFL and NBA and baseball and all that, but soccer is where you can make the most amount of money if you know how to play it right. A lot of sports bettors say that because the fact is, and I'm going to give you the reason. There isn't, for one, there's no salary cap in international soccer. So the best teams are always going to, if you have the most money, and you're always going to have the best players. It's not this NFL salary cap thing where if they try to make all the teams even out. No, these games, soccer games, they want to win. And so they're going to put the games up like what they're supposed to. So what we're doing right now is I've got the scores. I'm going through all these games right now, trying to figure out who has that 10-point advantage that I've actually was just talking about. And like I said, if you guys want to chat with something, drop me a like. Drop me like the video if you like this feed. Because the fact is, currently I work, so I don't do this often. I'm trying to get back into it. I do a lot of different things. I might throw some card collecting on here, like sports cards, gaming cards. I'm trying. This was primarily, purposely, supposed to be my sports talk show, and it was actually it didn't do too bad, but it wasn't as big as I'm trying to get it to do whatever to get a little bit more creative on these sports reports. So far I'm not seeing. Okay, I'm out of on this one. I'm out of August. Like I said, I'm just doing this to chat with some people. Okay, all right, let's see. All right, I should be. There we go. Yeah, I should. We're getting into. Let's see. If I see an advantage, like I said, if I see any type of advantage in the games, I'm going to let you guys know. And while I'm doing this, actually, while I'm redoing my my sports schedule, I'm going to let you guys know which teams are actually I had at the to win. Let's see. But like I said, some of these games, though, it's going to take, if you guys have other things to do, come on back. I'm probably going to be streaming for another about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how long it takes. I'm going through a lot of these different games, trying to figure out which one. Like I said, I had to go back. I'm redoing everything on my sports system because I found a system that doesn't pick too many games, but let's see what we can do. We're going to try, and lenses too. We're going to try to see if we can predict the outcomes of these games better than what I've been doing. Apologize if you saw me kind of burp there. Excuse me. But, all right, let's see. All right. All right, so I think we are Montpellier 3, Lyon. Like I said, I don't pick the games until I see an advantage with the system, and it's one of those games that you just. All right, Nimes. Like I said, I tried to make it the best videos. Let's see. Okay. Hey, I'm a short budget video maker, so bear with me if it's not like high quality. But I do the best I can. That's all I can do. Let's see. All right, let's see this. 3, we're going to go learn. And I'm going to try to get these videos up as much as possible. If I currently work 4 10-hour shifts at my job, so it's one of those days where I'm going to try to get as many videos as I can in on the sports report. So if you see me come up with a video, please just drop a like. If you don't, that's okay. But all right. Once I get down to where I'm actually figuring out who is a better picks, it will get a little bit more talkative. I'll try to see. I'll do a little bit more talking, just because of the fact is I'll be like, all right, this team did this. This team did this. Once I see an advantage, I'll say, all right, this team, I would have given it a such and such points for. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Still 9 raining. Okay, I'm back up to where I'm in like September. Okay, Nice. Okay, Angers. Oh, that was a close one. Montpellier I had on September 27th against Dijon, 9-0. I would have taken a pick on them if there was a 10-point advantage. But luckily I didn't because it was a 2-2 draw. And if you're betting on sports, guys, if you're betting soccer, understand that you're going to get some good value out of some of these underdogs. But the fact is, you'll lose if you're betting just for them to win. It's not the NFL. You won't push if they tie. You will actually take a lot. They do have a draw pick, so you will lose if you take the draw. So a draw is a loss. They have to win. All right, so let's see. Okay, names is up there. Lorient, 3, and 4. But like I said, it's just one of those things, guys. I'm just giving you some of my picks. If you guys want to use them, great. If not, don't worry about it. I try to use them myself whenever I can. So 9. Ungers is a 6. It looks like I'm getting close to having somebody be able to give me some points. All right, let's see. 9 means is a 5. Bordeaux is 3. All right, let's see. All right, so Rennes is an 11. All right, so my first pick would have been in first pick would have been in soccer. Of course, in soccer. In October 4th, it was I would have taken Rennes over Reims, and that happened to be I would have taken a single unit on them, and it would have been a 1. It was a 2-2 draw. So I would so far starting off 0-1 with a -1 value, -1 advantage on the. Speaking of which, I don't want to call them units. I want to call them advantages. I like the word advantage because units could be taken so many different ways on the in the sports world. Let's see. All right. So we're going to go over here. Now we're into last week. Dijon's. I would have taken Rennes again for 1 unit last week. They tied again. So that's an out. I'm not doing too good with Rennes. I'm not losing, but I'm not winning because I'm winning. I'm not winning with these draws that Rennes is putting up. Nimes is at 7. Paris Saint-Germain with the 15. All right. And with all this talk, we're doing a lot of. At least you can watch me on these videos and do some social distancing. Technically, I ended up getting a essential job. I used to work at the casinos. Now I do not work at the casinos. Used to live in Las Vegas. Now I live here in Reno. And yeah, big jump. But you know what? I'm enjoying it. I'm doing whatever I can to do work, do a lot of different things. Still got 2 days off. So you might see another video depending on how the Friday games turn out. I'll do one on probably Friday night, Saturday morning. All right. So we're looking at it. Nance still 2. Brad 7. I'm not seeing any advantages yet. Not too many advantages. Let's see. Knees is it 5s? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not seeing too many advantages in this in these matchups right now. It looks like they're getting there. Okay, so I've just finished up all the games. Now we're gonna go. We're checking. I just finished up all the games from last week. I'm updated now, and like I said, we're only 0-2 in French League bets, so we're getting into the heart of my seasons. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Yeah, no Rannis this time. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's one of those games that I was just like, you just bet on them all the time, and it just doesn't work half the time. Paris Saint-Germain. Ooh, we might have one here. Ooh, and we do. I have a Paris Saint-Germain on the 24th, which is a Saturday. It's a 2-better. My first 2-better. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to put FRA. Paris Saint-Germain. My stats are showing me that Paris Saint-Germain has earned 20 points on my system. Dijon has not earned a single point. Mind you, they tied Rennes the other day. Back on the 16th, they tied them a 1-1. But Paris Saint-Germain just played Nimes on that same day and blew them out 4-0. Paris Saint-Germain is one of the better teams of the league, so I would be very shocked, really, if they do not win that game against one of the bottom feeders of the league right now. Let's see. So, all right. So now I've got 3 games for Saturday, guys, and all right, Sunday, October 25th. We're getting into that one. Let's see if we got any games to really choose. Maybe I could get back onto a winning streak of zeros, even though I'm a 1-2. Right? If Paris Saint-Germain wins, I'll be 1-2 with a 0 advantage overall on the season, which is actually pretty good. So that bring me total in the 2 leagues, Mexico and France. Right now, I'm 6-5 with a 1. Okay, let's see. Lanes, 9. Nuts. Okay, let's see here. Bordeaux is 7. Nimes. I'll put Nimes right there. Nimes is a 7 too. Okay, Brez is at 7. Strasbourg is at 2. Nothing yet. So Metz is at 5. Saint Etienne is at 9. Teams I'm really looking for is like Lille, Rennes, Paris Saint-Germain, who's already gone over that 10 mark. Okay, Montpellier is at 9. They're close, but they're not there yet. Ooh, it would have been. Nice just earned 3 points from last game. Lille is at 16 still. Ooh, that's an 8, but it's not the advantage I want. I don't want to see that kind of advantage at 6 and 6. So that's it. Paris Saint-Germain is the only one that I see to take a shot with this weekend on that one. So I only got 4 games going on. And for all you guys that are out there that are like, okay, I really don't care about soccer. My next game is, I'm going to tell you this. My next one I'm moving into, I have all the lists up here. And the next one on my list is actually some NFL. So NFL, I'm doing the same thing. It's all based on wins. It's all based on points. You'll probably have since they score a lot more points. You're probably going to end up doing a lot of how you say, if they score a lot of points, you're probably going to end up making having better advantages. Okay, Cincinnati lost, Cleveland lost. So let's see. Giants lost. The Bears 4-5. Nope, no advantage. Atlanta 0. Dallas 0. Yeah, I'm going back through the weeks, guys. So if you hear me just kind of mumbling, don't worry about it. It's just one of those games that. But we do have, let's see, Green Bay 1. So I'm 1-0 with a 1 on the Green Bay already. Jacksonville 8. Tennessee 3. Minnesota. And what it is basically what I take. It's a really easy system. Something that I remember, that I know I'm going to remember. And basically, if you win, and when I say win, like units, especially in the NFL, I don't pick the spread because that's one of those games. That's one of those games that you're just like, everybody loves the spread because you're going to get closer to even money if you do it that way. But there's a lot of times where the teams win but don't cover. And it messes up a lot of people, and people get mad and everything like that. And I tell them, I said, you knew who's going to win. Take the money. Take what they would call the money line. Yes, it's going to cost you, but you're going to get money back. So, all right, Buffalo played and got 1 point out of that deal. Let's see, San Francisco. The San Francisco Jets game. All right. Rams 4, Philly. Where's Philly? Philly lost. Denver and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was 11. Denver was a 0. All right. So far throughout the season, Denver, I'm already 3-0 with a +3 advantage on the NFL, and that was only week 2 so far. Green Bay I would have taken for a unit. Buffalo I would have taken for a unit for value advantage, and Pittsburgh I would have taken for an advantage. So it's like I said, I'm going back through the entire schedule, going back trying to get all these numbers crunched. Let's see how did Carolina do in their first? Yeah, they lost. And if you don't win, you don't get points. But if you win, you get that 1 extra point to your advantage. So it's one of those games that's all right. I always try to figure out okay. How did it can All right, Kansas City would have had a one advantage against the Chargers. 23-20 victory. That puts me at 4-0, guys, in football. Like I said, it's one of those advantages that you're just like, I'm looking at it going, I should have done this. I said I should have done this kind of system. Put me at 10-5 over the 3-league span right now, so it's not doing too bad. Houston lost that one. Baltimore, let's see what Baltimore did. 32-33. I would have taken. All right, Baltimore would have that because of the domination they had in the first week. I would have taken a 3-unit on Baltimore. They won 33-17. So money line picks are way, way good right now. I'm 5-0 with a +7. Let's see, New England and Seattle. All right, we're gonna go back up here. New England earned 11 points. Seattle earned 14. So that, in that advantage, that would be like it was a no-picker. I don't see that 10-point advantage where I pick, okay, New Orleans is a 12. Las Vegas was a 5. And like I said, doing it that way, guys, I'm sorry to say, doing it that way, yeah, it's just one of those things. Second week, I would have been 5-0 +7. So call it what you will, saying it doesn't work, but you know what? I hit 5 wins, okay, guys? So I'm not really worried. I'm looking at some of these games. All right. So we're going – now we got a Chicago with one advantage. Chicago did win against Atlanta. So we're 6-0, 8 with +8. That's actually pretty good. 18, 19, 23. And Buffalo is that was a no-picker. The Rams and the Bills. Okay, now I'm in Washington and Cleveland. Washington, you don't lose points. That's one thing about you can say on this my system is the teams won't lose points, but they won't gain it if they lose. You gain it only if you win. And the Washington-Cleveland game, that was a 5-point difference. Like I said, I won't give you a pick unless it's over a 10-point difference. So, okay, all right. So that's 16, England. Okay. Yeah, like I said, and again, basically the reason why I do that is because it's not picking every single game. Doing it that way. But I'll tell you this. But if you did pick it, if you were following the system like this, 7-0 because San Francisco just won 2. So I haven't lost a game in NFL for the first 7 games picking like this. So I wish I was doing this back on literally, I wish I was doing this kind of game or this kind of pick at the beginning of the season because 7-0, that's over Mexico, France, and the NFL. That's 13-5 picking money line bets. So here is my Pittsburgh 5, 6, 7. All right, guys, we got another Pittsburgh came back and is going to give us another round. They did win 8-0. We're plus 10 advantage on the 8-0. Haven't lost a single game yet. But there's chances. There's always chances I will lose. So 17. Indianapolis is 18. While the Jets are 0. So I would have taken Indianapolis. I would have taken Indianapolis. That's an 18-point advantage. I'd take them for 1. So 9-0 with an 11. So far, so good, guys. Carolina. No pick on that one. Tampa, 14. Tampa's 15. Gotta go look up where Denver ended up. All right, that's another game I would have taken. Tampa Bay. This is third week too, guys. And from what it looks like, Tampa won that game. I'm at 10-0 with a plus 12. 10 wins straight to start the season with my system. Come on. And that's just betting. That's if you bet money lines. Just do a money line picks. Arizona turned their 5 into a 21. Detroit 0. Arizona would have been a 2-picker, and they lost. So, like I said, guys, you're not going to win every single one of them. But 10-0 to start the season, that's really not bad. I'm 10-1 with a plus 10, and Detroit only beat Arizona by 3 points. So, Seattle 5. Seattle's at a 20 now. Dallas, let's see what Dallas do. 2. So I would have taken I would have had Seattle for a 1 unit there, and they did win against Dallas 38-31. New Orleans and Green Bay. New Orleans is a 12 because they lost. No, they already had 12 points. Let's see, 21-22. That's 32 for Green Bay. Okay, so Green Bay. Now we're getting into the higher unit. The further we get into the season, the more units you're going to be posting up. And since, all right, 12-1 on September 27th, we had 12-1. Let's see. The Kansas City-Baltimore game, that Monday night game was pretty good. So if Kansas City would have been a 19. I would give them 19 points on that game based on results. 18-51 for Baltimore. That's a 32-point advantage. So I would have given Baltimore a 3, even though they lost. Brings them down. That week went from 5-0 to a 7, still 7-2 with a plus 3 advantage on that week. So for all you guys saying, "Oh, you still lost," but you know what? Baltimore. There was a chance Baltimore could have won that game if they could. But let's see here. Let's see. Okay, Jets are at 0. Denver 0. That was a no picker. All right, let's see here. Jacksonville lost the last one. Still at 8. Cincinnati still at 0. That's a no pick. Cleveland 14-15. Cleveland went up to 21. Dallas still at 2. I would have taken the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, Cleveland Browns 49-38 victory. That's 13-2 with a plus 11 on the season. New Orleans still has 12. Detroit has 4. That's a no pick. That's only 8 points between them. Seattle is 28. Miami 19. That's a no pick. That Seattle-Miami game was a no pick. As you see, this one is showing me a pretty good barometer. Tampa Bay against the Chargers would have been a 3 pick, a 3 value pick, and they actually won it. So back up to a 14-2 record with a plus 14 advantage. I'm working on October 4th, so I'm almost close. Okay, Baltimore 51. Because they lost, they didn't earn any points, but they didn't gain anything either. And Washington is 11. So that game against the Ravens and the football team from Washington, I would have taken Baltimore for 4 advantage. Basically, like I said, if you're doing it by units, money line 4 units, you would have, and 31-17 victory, you would have cashed that. So I'm a plus 15-2 with a plus 18 now, guys. Come on. Arizona's 21. Carolina 5-6. Okay, Arizona starting to go downhill because they lost 21-31. And I only had it for 1 unit. So 15-3. That drops me to at 15-3 plus 17 so far. All right, where is it? Houston. Houston's still 0. Minnesota 0. Giants and Rams. Giants are 0. Rams 23. So for all you Rams fans out there, Los Angeles Rams I'd take 2 units on them. Brings me to 16-3 plus 9. All right. Okay, let's see. Indianapolis 29-30. That's 48 points on the season for them. Now, if you blow out a team, you're going to earn some big points. Chicago's 15. That Indianapolis-Chicago game, like I said, I would have had Indianapolis 48, Chicago's 15 points. So I would have taken Indy for Indianapolis for 3. Even Vegas and the sports books might even have things as underdogs. So there's a good chance that you might get plus money on them. Like I said, I'm right now hitting 85% of my picks. I'm at 17-3 at a plus 22 advantage right now. And like I said, this whole video is basically showing you that I'm telling you exactly the picks at this moment. Going back through everything. Got a couple in October, so what we got to do is we're going to try to figure something out here. All right, where's Buffalo? Buffalo's right there. They only earned. Las Vegas is at 16. That's a no pick. Philly and San Francisco. Philly's a 0. Let's see where San Francisco would have been. 27, 28. That's 47. I would have taken. Come on back there. San Francisco. I would have taken San Francisco for 4 units. And unfortunately, that took me down a little bit because the fact Philly took them. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm really 14, 15. Kansas City's 34. Now I got to go find out where New England was at. New England's 28. That was a no pick. That was a no pick game. Atlanta, Green Bay. Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, has just had some bad luck this year. Atlanta is 0. Green Bay It's right there, 7, 8. They got 40 points. I've done a Green Bay 4, a 4 value on that one, and with the win on the Monday night, bring it back up. It basically got me the advantage is lost by San Francisco. Now, guys, here's where we're going to get some tricky ones. I got Tampa 7, 8, Tampa 42, Chicago, Tampa Bay 2, 18 and 5 because Chicago won by 1 point. So I'm 18 and 5. Okay, let's see. Atlanta still 0. Carolina 17. So I would have taken Carolina for a unit, or Carolina for an advantage, and they won. So we're back. We're 19 and 5 plus 21. Let's see. Las Vegas, Kansas City 16. Kansas City's 51. Las Vegas. Okay, they're right there. They're 16. I would have taken Kansas City for a 3. Now, this is where a lot of teams are going to be pulling it back up. So 19 and 6 and 8 for a plus 18. I'm still in the pluses. That's actually pretty good for me. After a 10-0 start, we're still 9 and 6. So we're not doing too bad. Arizona's 21 on the 11th. Jets. Sorry to the Jet fans out there. That's an advantage. Now we're 20 and 6 with a 20. All right. Okay, Philly is a 6. Pittsburgh. Where? No, right. Where was Pittsburgh? Did Pittsburgh have a bye? I think. Yeah, because that was the Pittsburgh-Tennessee game. Okay, right there, 7, 8. That's 25 for Pittsburgh's 25. Close, but still only just a 1 unit for Pittsburgh. That's all right because you would have won that game if you would have taken the advantage. 8, 9. Rams with 32 points. Washington, let's see where you're at. 11. So looking at this, Los Angeles Rams I would have given them a 2 value. They won, so they're 22 and 6 right now. 23. Hey, the highest 22 and 6 in football. Can you have that kind of record? Like I said, I tell people, I said it's not about. It's all about basically you're trying to win, whether it's you're trying to just win more games than you lose. You're always going to. One thing about sports betting is you're always going to end up losing games. There's always going to, especially in like the American sports, like NFL, baseball, football. You are not the Miami Dolphins of 1972. You're going to lose at least 1 game. So it's just trying to figure out which game you're going to lose. I would rather lose bigger opponents like Kansas City, Baltimore, or Seattle, or Green Bay, or lose to teams like that. But if you're going to lose, just this system basically, I would rather lose a 1 than I lose a 5. So currently right now, for all you guys that are keeping track, I'm 23 and 6 going back through the NFL with plus 28. So I'm doing pretty good with this system. Like I said, I was trying new systems to see how they work. And I'm actually kind of liking the number system I got in my head. Okay, the Jacksonville-Houston game was a no bet. 47 for San Francisco after that loss. Miami was a 19. Like this one, 19. I could take this. I could take this kind of loss because San Francisco was a 2, 23, and 7. 23 and 7. Still, over the last 4 games, I was 6 and 0 or 6 and 4 with the +4. So as long as you're winning more games than you're losing, you're doing pretty. The advantage is still there. Okay, Indianapolis. Now I got to go look for Cleveland. How did Cleveland do? 12. That's 33. I would have taken Indianapolis against Cleveland for 2 units, 23 and 8 for 24. Because Cleveland won that by 9 points. Okay, this one should be an easy. Giants, anytime you get the NFC least to Minnesota, finally 8-9. Minnesota 9. Seattle 37. That one I would have taken Seattle. Looking at my numbers, Seattle I would have taken and this is what I'm trying to say right here is people would have taken the money. People would have taken the point spread on this game, the Seattle versus Minnesota, saying Seattle, there's no way Seattle would lose. They're going to cover. They win by 1 point. I guarantee you Minnesota covered, but Seattle won the game, but Minnesota covered. So if you know who's going to win, you've got those extra points to work with. So, and these are just wins. I mean, this is just win or lose. I'm not betting spreads or anything on this. This is 24 and 8, just betting money line, win or lose. It doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to go look for, okay, I got to go look for the Chargers. Chargers 4, New Orleans 19. So with the Chargers 4, New Orleans 19, I would have taken New Orleans for a unit or for, keep calling them units, for an advantage. And that would get me up to 25 and 8 with a plus 27. We're getting close to the end of these games here. I'm gonna go up here. Okay. So Buffalo's 27 on the season. And when I'm calling these numbers out, they're actually these numbers are just basically numbers in my head that I'm actually doing the math on. Buffalo won. Let's see. Now the Buffalo would have lost that game to Tennessee, but I only had them losing by a point or for a 1 value, so I'm still only 26. The highest I've made was a 28. So we're not doing too bad right now. Apologize, I'm starting to get a little runny nose, but hey, that's what social distancing's for, right? You guys are just watching me unless it's a computer virus, it's not really but because of that big win they had, 5 days later, Tennessee's going to go play Houston. I'm going to take them for 1 unit, and they're going to earn me back that point they lost. Okay. So we're 26 and 9 with a plus 27. All right, we're doing pretty I can guarantee you're probably going to win some money. Okay. You'd be winning money over the season if you bet it this way. I keep telling people they should. People don't. That's just too much money kind of thing. Indianapolis would have over Cincinnati. I would have taken 4 better. They won by 4. So Atlanta still 0. Minnesota still 9. That's a no bet. That's a no bet game. Let's see. New England, 28 points. They're still at 28. They lost they lost on the 5th. Now I gotta go look for Denver. Hasn't been that long. Yeah. I don't have another. No. 10 points for Denver. Which I would have taken in that one. As you see, they're not getting up there big numbers yet. Denver beat New England, even though I would have said New England would have won. I'm up to 3rd. I finally got up and broke the 30 range. Giants, 0. Washington, 11. Washington. I would have taken Washington for 1. I would have lost that game because they were lost by 1 point. All right. So we're not doing 2 bet, but okay. Now I got a game here. I've got Philly. That might help me out in the long run. This one was probably my most maximum one. I would send Baltimore for 8, and they won by 2. So it's another game that you would say it was probably about a 7 or a 10 on their system. And they won, but they lost the spread. So that's why I always bet the money line, because I know who's going to win. I have a feeling I know who's going to win with this system. Now I'm up to 28-11, 37 points. I'm 5-4 plus 11. I'm doing pretty good right now. Cleveland's 43. How did Pittsburgh do? 9, 10. That was a no bet. That was a no bet game. That Cleveland-Pittsburgh game last week was no better. I'm looking at it right now. We're just doing Chicago. Only earned 2 points from last week, so they're up to 17. Carolina, how'd they do? They're up to 25 because they weren't earned 8. That was also a no-pick game for me. Jacksonville's at an 8. Where's Detroit at? At a 4. It's kind of funny because I have a string of no picks right now. And Miami is 46. Jets, 0. Now, this is something you won't hear me say, and probably haven't heard me say in a long time. Miami for 4 units, and they win. So we're up to 40. The pick system is up 29-11 with a plus 41 advantage. Yeah. And I use the same system on every sport. Now, because of the fact is like baseball and hockey and basketball and all of them are all done. Baseball's in the World Series right now. I'm focusing on the games that are still got regular season games going on. So if you're looking for baseball picks, sorry, I won't have those until probably next season. So Green Bay at 55. Let's see what we got here. Tampa Bay's at 42. I would have taken Green Bay and just slightly for 1 advantage. And luckily, because that game got blown out 38-10 Tampa. So 29 and 12, 40. We're doing not too bad. We're looking at some of these numbers. Okay, 47 for San Francisco. Now I got to look at the Rams, 20, 21. That's a 53. And guess what? That was a no pick. That was a 6-point advantage. That's a no pick and good because I was going to – it would be the underdog would have torn me up. Okay, Buffalo's at 27. Kansas City, here I come. Sorry, that song for something came into my head for some reason. Kansas City would have had a 2 advantage on that one, and they would have won. They won the game, so we're up to 30 and 12, guys. Come on. I mean, it's just mind-boggling how I'm trying to find. Dallas is a 6. Arizona, let's see what Arizona did. 42. I would have given Arizona a 3 on that one. And guess what? They won handily. So now for all you guys that are into the NFL, so far this season, I am 31 and 12 with a plus 45 betting money line baseball or money line football. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here. Yes, it's just my email, guys. Don't worry about that. Like I said, we're doing a lot of different things. First of all, I keep going back through it because I'm doing live streaming, but I do not have what I look like on the computer right now because I've got my spreadsheet going up. Philly beat the Giants 21-22 last night. I didn't even watch the game. I'm sorry for all those people out there that are like, wait, what? And I'm going in and out of sleep most of the time, so it's like, all right, cool. So, but there's some Major League Baseball tonight. I might watch that, depending on what I do. So the Giants beat Washington. Okay, 2. And where's Philly? 6. That would have been a no picker for me anyway. So, all right, for Sunday. I know I'm going to have some NFL games, so I'm going to go 31. So let's see if we can actually add to our ratings for Sunday. So Detroit, that's 18-19. That's 23 on Detroit. Atlanta finally wins a game, 17-18. That's a no pick. That's a 5-point advantage. That's a no picker. Cincinnati's a 9. Cleveland is at a 43. The last time these two teams faced, they were both 0-1. I'm sending Cleveland. For all you Cleveland fans out there, I want to tell you this. I'm going to say, Cleveland, I'm giving you a 3 advantage. I'm giving you a 3 advantage on that day. Please don't. 43. Now I'm doing the Pittsburgh, Tennessee game. All right. Pittsburgh fans. I know I got a lot of Pittsburgh fans out there. Guess what? You guys got a 2 unit. The system is giving you 2 units or 2. Like I said, I can't keep calling them units. So a 2 advantage to win that game. I got to go find them. New Orleans, 23. New Orleans got 23 points. Let's see how close Carolina's right there. Carolina's 25. That's a no pick. That's going to be a no pick game. Jets, still 0 points. Buffalo, 27. Buffalo fans, I'm going to give you a 2 advantage. And just for a minute, I'm going to actually have to look it up because with everything going on with the world today, the COVID-19 and everything, there is times where I have to go back through to see if some games are canceled. They might be, they might not be. Who knows? So far so good. I'm not seeing really any cancellations. They might update it later, but right now I'm not seeing anything. Okay, Dallas and Washington. Washington is 11. Dallas is a 6. No pick. That's a no pick game for me. Green Bay. Now, Green Bay. 55. Houston is a 17. Aaron Rodgers is going to come back on this one and just give me, because based on the system, Green Bay 3 advantage. I'm writing these down too, so I know which day, based on days. See what I do. Okay, let's see. And usually, if I play it right, what I'll do is I'll say, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will do like a $4, $3, 4, 3, 4. I'll just put an extra dollar on top because 1 unit is a $2 bet for me. I play it that way. And I was doing pretty good last time I tried, but some of the losses, I ended up making like 70 cents out of like $40 worth of bets. But I still, like I said, it's not a grind, but it all depends on how you play, because the fact is sometimes you got some heavy favorite, but I didn't lose. I wouldn't have lost much. So now I'm looking. Okay. And it looks like Seattle must have had a bye. Seattle 39. I hate to do this to Seattle fans, but you know what? I'm taking Arizona. That one's going to be an Arizona 3. I think Arizona's going to pull the upset. Now, mind you, if you're going to bet the Arizona, they're going to definitely be in a disadvantage. But the numbers are showing. My number system is showing that Arizona's got a 3 advantage. So you might get an underdog. If you bet like 3 units on it, you're going to get plus money out of the deal. And if they win, even if they win by 1, they're going to do pretty good. I'm going to say that will get you a lot of money on that one. But Kansas City, Denver, I have a feeling. Need to make sure I did that right. Yep. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, all you Kansas City fans out there, unfortunately, I was rooting for the Niners, but Kansas City is a 4 advantage on Sunday. All right, we're doing good. So the San Francisco, New England, 8, 9. That's 56 for San Francisco. Where's New England? Where is? It's 28. Speaking of San Francisco, all you San Francisco fans out there, I'm giving you a 2 unit. Like I said, I might be a fan of West Coast teams, but the fact is it's getting to the point where I'm like, if you can make me money on the advantages, and this is video that I'm showing you guys video. I'm providing videos saying I called them. So like I said, just to recap, we're gonna recap this at the end of the. Yeah, who am I looking up? I'm sorry, I was just Jacksonville and the Chargers. Jacksonville still at an 8. An 8 power. Chargers still at a 4. Lucky for you guys, that's a no bet. I've got 4 no picks. Tampa 20. Tampa's a 71 right now. Vegas, the Las Vegas Raiders. It's funny because I left Las Vegas and actually due to the pandemic, with the pandemic going on, because I needed work. I'm sorry, but I'm looking at this. Okay, Tampa. Sorry to my Raider friends out there. Tampa, I'm giving you guys 4. The system's giving you 4 units or a 4 advantage, however you want to say it. And last but not least of this week, Chicago is a 25. Rams are 53. Rams are 53. So that's going to be just the Los Angeles Rams 2. All right. So we're going to come back over here. That's on Monday. So Monday, October 26th. NFL. The Los Angeles Rams were 2 advantage. Like I said, I got it right. I'm getting them right here on the piece of paper. As you can see, I got them all, getting them written down on a leaf thing, just to show if I can win. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. It's not really that big of a deal if I don't. At least it's not every game. At least all those are not every game. I might, like I said, I just might put these streams up just to show how I do. But yeah, going back on the recap, guys, if you guys are betting any NFL football this weekend, I have Cleveland for a 3 advantage, Pittsburgh for a 2 advantage, Buffalo for a 2 advantage, Green Bay for a 3 advantage, Arizona for a 3 advantage, Kansas City for a 4 advantage, San Francisco for a 2 advantage, Tampa Bay for a 4 advantage, and the Monday night game, I've got Rams for a 2 advantage. So that's only 9 games out of a possible 14 games this week. So it's really not all. It's all of them, but it's not. So, Philadelphia, of course, the Giants-Phillies game didn't pick it. Dallas-Washington didn't pick it. Detroit-Atlanta was a no pick. Carolina-New Orleans was a no pick, and Chargers-Jacksonville was a no pick. So those games right there, I'm gonna tell you, it's just one of those things that And, all right, we're going to go back over here. Now, there is some things that I always tell people. I was like, all right, now we're already through 3 out of the 7 leagues that I've actually been keeping an eye on for this. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I got picks for every day. So we're going now we're going into, I'm going to say this. We're going actually back into the soccer world because I've got they started after the NFL. And hold on one second, guys. Got to grab my drink. And no, it's not an actual drink. It's just soda. I've been streaming for pretty good hour, 2 hours probably right now. Trying to give you guys the picks, trying to give you guys updates. Catching up on a little bit of some different games here and there. About an hour and 15 minutes, and I've given you some choices. If you guys are watching the games, if you guys watch any of the games and you guys are trying to keep up to see if I do pretty good on them, as a matter of fact, I have a William Hill Sportsbook here. Let me see if I can get the I do have it on my phone, so it's kind of one of those things that I can just look up the odds if I need to. Because today is Friday. We got that one Mexico game that I was going to talk. So let's see. Mexican soccer. Let's see if we can get a pregame. Leon currently is at a minus 135. So basically what that means for all you guys that are new to the sports betting game, or trying to figure out, Vegas and the sports books put out lines saying they always put lines out. They try to make it a little bit more better. They try to give you even in ground. Like right now, Leon is at a minus 135. Basically means you spend 1.35 units to make one. So let's say you want to spend, and the very minimum bet that you can do is $2. So if you wanted to do the very lowest bet, you would literally, and wanted to bet by units, you would literally have to do $2.70 to make $2, just betting that game. Or if you're a high better, if you want to make $100, you're going to have to spend $135. And they do this because the fact is, especially like on the spreads, they're always going to have like a minus 110, because the winner will make $100, the loser loses 110. That means if you have even money on both sides, if you have one guy betting $110 on one side, another guy betting $110 on one side, the sports book will always make a $10 profit, no matter which way it goes, unless it's a push. That's the reason why they do it. So they always go with the numbers. Sometimes you can take advantage of those numbers, though. So yeah, right now, as a matter of fact, they probably got they do have the lines for Saturday's soccer matches. Like Tigres is actually a 210, so you're going to have to spend $210 to make 100. That's how much of an advantage it is. And Club America is currently at a minus 140. So that being said, if we can look up these advantages, once I get them started, we're going to be doing pretty good. We're actually doing. I almost dropped my phone. But okay, let's see. So we're going to go with VIP. We're doing Spain now. And for all you guys that are wanting the NFL, let's see. All right, where are we at? Saturday. It was Saturday the 24th. I'm looking for the French. Marseille. PSG. Now, here's the big thing is like I was talking about. And PSG's got their numbers up already. Minus 1,800 against Dijon. Why do you think I got a 2-unit bet on? So basically, the minus 1,800 means basically spending $1,900 just to make 100. That's how low the numbers are. They're really expected to win by they're expected to win by 3 goals. So I don't think at this moment they've got the no, they don't have the over and under. They're expecting 3 goals to be scored, at least 3 goals to be scored if they're expecting PSG to win by 3 goals, because the actual point spread is plus minus 3.5. So, but yeah, that's why I said I think PSG is gonna win out because they just won their last game 4-0. And like I said, we're gonna go look. I'm still trying to work on Spain, but we're actually gonna go over here and we're gonna put the lines on if we can. If we can find the lines, we're gonna actually put them on. Detroit, Atlanta, no, I don't have that. Cowboy, Washington, no. Pittsburgh, even money right now. Like I said, these plus 100. So basically, it's even money. Whatever you spend is what you're going to make in profit on that game. Packers are minus 185 on the money line right now. Buffalo, yeah, this is an event. Buffalo minus 700. So basically, if I was to bet this game, I would literally, I bet 28 to make 4. If I had the money to do it, I would do it. So, but I'm letting you guys know bet 7 units to make a unit is basically what it's saying. All right, Cleveland Browns is sorry, I can't even speak right now. Cleveland Browns is minus 160 at the current value. This is coming from William Hill Sportsbook. So, guys, if you guys find a different line, I understand. Not every sportsbook is going to have the same line. Kansas City Chiefs over the Denver Broncos, a minus 475. Let's go, Mahomes. San Francisco. All right, I got a plus. We're getting a plus 120. And we're just right now, we're going to put this up here. I'm putting this up there. We're going to make a virtual unit picks. If I can get them. Buccaneers. Currently don't have the Buccaneers game up. They might have it later. Don't know. But when we find out, as soon as they have it up, we'll have a the Jets and Chiefs game, a minus 22. They've already got that for November 1st up there. Rams at a minus 270 on the Monday night game. So those bets right there are locked in. So we're going to try to see if we can add more games to the mix. Okay, Celta Vigo. Valencia is a 3. The Spanish League started this year, September 12th. So what we're looking at is we're trying to figure out we're really trying to figure out who's going to have a better advantage, who's doing good. And if you win, if you're winning early, that means you're doing pretty good. That's what I always say, but means you had a good training camp. Okay, so right now, I apologize, guys, because all right. So now, all right, now that's what I'm looking for right there. Valencia's 3, Huesca still 0. Elche. Okay, I know I just saw Elche. Elche. Okay, I know I just saw Elche. Nope. 0. Real Betis is 5. Real Madrid 0. Levante 0. Osasuna. Like I said, guys, if you're hearing me say some names right now, these are actually team names on the sports books. So I apologize. Yeah. Got something stuck in my throat right now. Basically, what we're doing, we're trying to look up to see who's got the better better advantages. Granada 5, Atletico Madrid. Spain, you're going to always have a good teams like Atletico Madrid. You're going to have your Barcelona. You're going to have your Real Madrid. The thing is, and there's about 20 teams. Yeah, there's about 20 teams. So we're trying to figure out which, at the beginning of the season, they really didn't play 10 games. Think about it, 20 games or 20 teams, 2 teams playing the same game. It's going to be 10 games per week. One thing about the fall games is you're going to get 1 game per week, which is really, really good advantage. So I'm hoping that sorry, I kind of got sidetracked. I'm watching some soccer highlights on the YouTube TV. Watching an old Manchester's, I'm guessing it's an old Manchester City, Manchester United game. Yeah, it's a condensed game from 2018, April of 2018 to be exact. That's when Manchester City was actually good. Liverpool won it last year in the English, and we're about ready. The next season, we're going to talk about the next championships. I still got to go through England, Germany, and Italy. But like I said, we got Mexico, France, NFL already taken care of. Spain, I'm looking for some picks. In team sports like this, I'm trying to figure out who's got the better advantages. So, who's got the better strengths? And we're trying. And this system's, like I said, this system seems to be working because it's like 6 and 5 with a 1. 37, 17 with a plus 46 over 3. I mean, over 3 matchups, I got more unit wins that I'm over one. My units are over my wins. That's pretty good. That means it's covering a lot of that's even including losses. Okay, where is Real Betis? Where did I have them? Okay, there's your there. Huesca. Atletico Madrid. They got a 6 right off the get-go. Like I said, this is the end of September, so we're doing the end of September's like 29th, 30th, 30, October 1st. So let's see if I do have a matchup disadvantage on, and if I do, great, because we will probably end up picking them. Once I get better stabilized with my money, I'm going to do my picks too, but I'm putting them out here just because the fact is that if you're going to bet, you're going to have to bet smart, guys. Don't spend everything you've got on money because there's always that slight chance you're going to lose. but there's also a chance you can win. But you don't go out there and be frivolous with your money. Please just, I always tell people, I say, you know what? If you can afford to, by all means, don't do what you want to do. But honestly, at this moment, I have turned it to the point where I really can't afford to. I've actually, for a lot of the people out there, I had a bad habit of gambling and drinking and all that. I've actually stopped drinking. I'm actually working on stopping gambling for a bit. But I've stopped drinking altogether. It's actually, first of all, it's made me a little bit more tired. I don't know how that happened. But it's going to the point where I'm actually trying to do what I've got to do to be a little better. Better for myself, better for my daughter. Currently, I don't get to live with my daughter, but you know what? She's still around. She's still my daughter. All right, and I try to do these streams because the fact is I'm a big sports fanatic. I love talking about sports and games and different things. And it's I like to be very positive. I mean, even when everything was going down with the all these viruses and the virus going on and everything, all the shutdowns, everybody was wondering why I was such in a good mood and all that. I said, shoot, I needed a long distance. I needed a vacation. But after a while, I'm sorry, I just didn't have it in me to actually do to stop working altogether like some people did. But hey, that's life. I mean, it's just, so I'm glad sports are back, because the fact is now that I'm able to watch a little bit more sports, I can watch the games, I can enjoy them, do what I got to do. It makes it a little bit more easier to cope. And I don't watch the political stuff. A lot of people look at me and go, why do you don't watch politics? That's something that would change your life. I said, because it haven't changed my life yet. And for all you guys out there that think politics and the presidencies and all that, honestly, I'm going to say it right here, right now. I'm a Republican. Thank you to the Democrats for turning me into one, because I'm really not a big fan of people like the Nancy Pelosi and all that. Honestly, I can't stand them. But that's my political view on that part, because I've seen how Democrats have actually, my home state of California is really one of those states that under Democrat leadership has basically divided rich from poor. I mean, it's so bad. And people say, well, it's a black thing. I'm like, no. There's white poor people too that are going through the same problems. And to me, it's more of a status symbol than it is anything else. So I'm sorry I brought that up, but you know what? It's tiring. That's why I don't watch the news. People ask me what's going on in the news, and I tell them I don't know because I don't watch it. It's all right. So far, nothing that I'm looking at. KLJ is 5 Valencia. I'm not seeing anything that I like. I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday games. Let's see what we got here. We're going to have a 6 there. Electric Club, we're going to have a 5. Yeah, that was a quick way of going through Spain. But like I said, guys, if you guys are interested in watching the show, I'm going to try to keep a lot of. I don't want politics and I don't like politics in my sports. I don't want to talk about it, but I don't want people being left out. If you guys are interested, I have an opinion on a lot of different things, and I'm sorry I do, but I'll tell you this. If you guys want to discuss something, if you guys are interested, if you guys are just feeling a little bit depressed because of what's going on right now, come over to the site. Come over to the channel. I will, if you see me on, please come subscribe. I really try to do a lot of things with people, and I want to say this. There's a lot of mental health out there that it's I'm going to say it's a struggle. There's a lot of people struggling out there financially, mentally. This whole thing has gotten everything topsy-turvy. But since I was talking about something, I got a pick here, guys. Real Sociedad on Sunday, on Sundays of all days. So we're gonna go with the Spain. So Spain, it's a 1 unit because Real Sociedad is showing me a 12. They're playing Huesca, who really hasn't scored any points. So that's literally just a 1 advantage on Sunday for Spain. Let me see if they got that game up on the board. We're going to go back over here. We're going to go October 24th. I'm seeing a lot of October 24th. Okay, there we go. There we go. Spain. October 25th. Okay. Italy, France, Spain, France, Italy, France. A lot of games on front. Germany, Spain, Cadiz, and Vial. Yeah. Okay. So, Granada. Okay, no, I don't need that one. Sociedad. They do have it. It's at a minus 170 right now, so we're going to lock that number in. Minus 170. Yeah, we've literally got 9 games for Sunday. 8 in the NFL, 1 in Spain now. And that's my very first Spain game. Let's see. Levante, 3. And Celta Vigo. It's 2. So that's the very first game of Spain. So hopefully we do pretty good on that one. We're going to start off the season. It is 0-0. That's our first game to start off the Spain season, the Spanish season. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, if you guys are interested in any talks of, come see the channel. I mean, we try to keep it as positive as we can in this channel. I don't want anybody feeling left out. Honestly, if you guys got any political talk, that's upsets a lot of people right now. So I would recommend not talking about it, especially when you're in my channel. Let me do this. Problem is like I said, it's just one of those things that I'm watching. Like I said, I watch sports all the time. As a matter of fact, let me turn this up. I was watching some highlights here. This was just last week. Watched some extended highlights of Leeds and Wolverhampton. Since I'm now into the England side of my chapters. Okay, so Everton. Let's see. Where is... There. Everton 2. West Bromwich 0. Leeds was 0. Fulham was 0. And like I said, guys, if you guys are interested, I plan on doing a lot of different things with this channel. This is the Sports Lions Den. It's mostly because being a sports guy, I wanted to make this channel such a very sports talk show kind of thing. And I wanted to say that it was one of those things that I actually enjoy talking about, because whether you're a fan or not, sports are something that bring people together. You can watch them. And even though we can't be at the stands right now, inside the stadium in the stands, my mind's going faster than I'm talking here, so sorry about that, guys. We try to do what we can to. It boosts a lot of spirits. Just watching it on TV can boost some spirits. All right, what we got? Okay. Sheffield, no, Aston Villa, 0-0. And Wolverhampton is 3, Manchester City. Okay. So here we go. So let's see. We got 4. We got Manchester. 0. All right. So this might be a little bit more. I'm going to say this might be a little bit to where everybody. We might have some more picks, because these are games that are starting later and later. We started with Mexico, that started in July. We went to France, that was in August. NFL started in September. Spain, England started September. Germany started after England. And Italy was the last one to come start their season. But, I always tell people, I say, you know what, if we're talking about sports, or I even do on this channel games, I also do sports cards. I'm a card collector, so I like to collect football cards, baseball cards, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you want to watch this show, and sometimes I'll post up talks, and shoot, maybe later in time we'll start watching some I'll play games on the computers, and because right now I'm doing this all off this little Acer laptop that I got right now. It's pretty cheap laptop. As a matter of fact, I think it was like $100 when I bought it at Walmart. So it wasn't that. It's not. It's a small little laptop that's like. It's got the same kind of. It's a Acer. It's a Chromebook. Basically, it does the same. It's got all the features that like a cell phone, except you got your keyboard. It's a laptop, but it's got all the features as a mobile Google kind of thing. So let's see here. I'm going to go 0. All right. Aston Villa. Got 2 on that one. Where did I lose Fulham? Yes, I did. Fulham 0. And Liverpool, Arsenal. Okay, Liverpool is 5. On that season, Arsenal is 6. So if I don't have any more picks, don't worry about it, because the fact is the season's still basically fresh. So the further you get more into the seasons, the more my picks are going to do. So we're going to have October 23rd is going to be our start date. And we're going to see how we do against the books. I'm going to say, I'm writing it down, saying, okay, negatives. Writing it down. We're going to see what we can do against the books. If you're going by units, and we're doing it by units. So the thing is, I'm not putting any, like I said, I'm not putting any money on the games right now. But By the way I'm looking at it, this is actually a pretty good system to work on for the long haul. If you guys are one of those ones that say, man, I keep losing consistently, this is not a consistent losing system. This is actually a winning system. Okay, Brighton, Everton is 8. And I always tell people, I say, you know what, people want that instant gratification. They want the money now. And this is not a money now system. This is more of it's like the stock market. It's a money investing system. And having a little fun at it. But so if you're looking for something that's quick and easy, you might get lucky if you use some of these games. If you use some of my picks and say, all right, I just hit this one big time. Most of my picks are going to be in soccer this for fall until baseball and football season get picked up, or basketball and hockey season start again. And that shouldn't be, from what I've been hearing, that shouldn't be until like December, maybe January, since they just finished from last year. And okay, so we're going to do, like I said, we're just this channel is mostly, like I said, it's just a positive. We're going to talk. I'm going to do a lot of just some fun stuff. And you know what? I'm actually think there's a lot of things I want to do, because I believe you got to share the positive. You got to share positive things in life. I always tell people, I say, you know what? I can't just sit around. To me, I'm personally not a person that likes to sit around. I like to go out, but the fact is sometimes I got to push myself, say, hold on, back up. Let's work on this a little bit. Let's work on ourselves. For all you guys out there, I know a lot of you are just looking at this and saying, you know what, he's probably just rambling. A lot of times I just tell people, I said, I've been told I've been a very big backbone. I've been a backbone for a lot of people. Some people still don't know how a guy like me can work hard. And I've been homeless. I'm not going to lie. I've had my share of bad luck. I've been homeless numerous times. Some of my own accord, some of them not. I've gone from job to job, especially like this pandemic has cost me a job that I was a Players Club rep at a casino for 9 months. And I was furloughed in March, and still probably wouldn't have been hired back until October. So it was one of those things that I just said, you know what? I got to work. I got paycheck. I got child support. I got to do something. So I took the job and found places to work and took the job that way. But like I said, it's just one of those things, guys, that sometimes you just have to push yourself to be better. Most of my success, I will tell you this, a lot of family success. And it's just one of those things that I really appreciate, especially people like my mother and father. I appreciate them very, very much, because the fact is, it's getting to that point. If it wasn't for them, there'd be times where I've fallen on hard times, and they've helped me out. I mean, they've definitely, helped me out a lot, to the point where I'm literally looking at them going, thank you. I'm really saying thank you on a lot of the things. You know what? A lot of people were like, well, you didn't. When I talked to people and I said, you know what? My parents were very strict when they were younger, when I was younger. But you know what? It all worked out for the better. I mean, people are like, oh, well, I went to parties and all that. I've had a lot of the people that I know of that went to some of the parties I went in my old high school. They didn't. They enjoyed those parties, but the fact is a lot of people got into trouble too. So that's why I really don't. I've been in trouble too many times. All right, guys. While I was talking though, I just looked it up for this week. We got literally a 14-4. That's their 10-point advantage. Aston Villa versus Leeds United on Friday, today at 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, we're going to have the Aston Villa game. They're plus 120. So let's see what we can do. We're actually bet one unit for 1.2. That's not bad. It is not bad at all. Holy crap. So we're going to go back. We're going to go. All right. Let's see what's going on right now. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm looking at my TV thing right here, and I'm actually I'm watching YouTube on a web TV, and it actually shows me on here. So it's actually kind of pretty cool right now. All right, let's see. We're going to watch some Fox Bet Live, see what we got on that one. But while we're still continuing with our pick system here, 9, Manchester City. That's 5. I don't see enough. Let's see if we can add a few more games to our repertoire for the weekend to see if we can actually beat the bit. Let me bring this down a little bit. They're talking about the Eagles-Giants game. I took a no pick on that. Remember, we took a no pick on both games in the NFC East. That's one game that's really, honestly, the NFC East. I mean, Cowboys are leading the division at 2-4, and the 49ers are worst team in their division at 3-3. Which is kind of funny you think about it. Cowboys can make the playoffs right now. But the Eagle or the 49ers, I told a buddy of mine, I told him back in March that he thought I was crazy when I said the 49ers are not going to make the playoffs this year. And this is one of those games. And he's like, dude, what's happening tonight? I said, I told you at the beginning. They're choking. And a lot of these people they're like, no, that can't be it. Oh, yeah, it can be it. Because the fact is, I always tell people, I said, I'm sorry, but the Niners have not made the – it's one of those games that you just got to go, wow. I'm sorry to be critical of the Niners, even though I've been rooting for them since I was 19, over 15, 17 years now. It's being so critical, but they have not won a Super Bowl since 1995. I mean, in over 25 years, they've been to the Super Bowl twice and lost both times. I mean, come on. Niner fans can only have so much heartbreak when it comes to that game, those kind of games. I even told people, I said, I would rather be the Cincinnati Bengals than the 49ers in cases like that. So, all right, guys, I just got another pick for Monday, England. In the England League. Monday, I'm seeing a 12-point advantage, so that's a one advantage. like I said, I always do a multiples of 10. Anything from 10 to 19 is a 1. So a 1 advantage for Tottenham over Burnley. Now, they're going to be on the road, so I'm looking at this right now. It's going to be one of those things that I'm just saying we got to go find out where the heck they are at, first of all. Tottenham, 165. I found on a Monday night, on a Monday at 1 p.m., they are a minus 165. So let's see if they win it. Let's see. Let's check these advantages. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to see how well, starting with Friday, we're going to see how well we do with this system. And that was the last game of that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, so far, we're doing pretty good. We got 2 games. I've got 2 games Friday, 3 games Saturday, 9 games Sunday, and 2 games on Monday. A lot of people looking, and here's the one thing that a lot of people don't like about when I say something. They go, "What about?" Okay, damn it. They look at me and they go, "Well, why do you don't? What?" They kind of are confused. They say, "What about college games?" College is really hard to pick. I'm not going to lie, because the fact is, with the way they got the college season, you don't get. They got very high spreads. I mean, you think about it. My system goes basically professionals. It's more of a professional system because the fact is, how can I explain this? When it comes down to it, I always tell this. And I always tell people, I said, this is one of those things that it's kind of hard to do because you can see a team like, let's just say, Louisiana. Let's say a team like Louisiana Lafayette. And I'm just throwing them out there because they're in a Sun Belt conference. They're a very low, small school. They're not the big names. They're University of Louisiana. It's kind of like California is the University of California, Berkeley. This Louisiana is University of Louisiana Lafayette. It's not Louisiana State University. Those are 2 different universities. Louisiana State, also known as LSU, national champions last year. Here's what I always tell people. I said, Louisiana, you think about it. Being a Sun Belt conference, them being 5-0 versus a 5-0 versus a 4-1 Louisiana State team, and they've been blowing out their competition, but they've been playing some cakewalk teams. Louisiana State's been playing some tougher competition. The system would pretty much probably show that Louisiana's got the favorite, Lafayette's got the favorite, but LSU wins. It's not college football is really not an even playing field. That's why I really don't like to put this system on a football or on the college system, because of the fact is it's too lopsided. And most of the time, college games do not also put up money lines because the spreads are so high. So it's just one of those things. It's just one of I don't like doing it. I'm sorry for all you college football bettors out there, but I like to keep it. At least the professional games are a little bit more predictable. So let's see. All right. So right there. All right. So Frankfurt. Okay. So let's see if we got Germany started on the 18th of September. So they're already only a month into the season. So we're hopefully we got some big hitters. How I would call them, some big hitters that actually would cleared a couple of things, so we can have at least one pick. Mönchengladbach, Union Berlin, Philadelphia. Oh, nothing yet. Nothing on the 26th, but that's okay. That's we didn't leave any things like this. We're not leaving picks on the table, as I would call them. Werder Bremen 0. Munich. Okay, Hoffenheim was a 2. Munich was a 9. So let's see. Wolfsburg, 0. Freiburg is 2. Six. All right. So here we go, guys. Here we go. We're going to go. All right. Union Berlin 0. Mainz is another 0. Cologne is a 0. Mönchengladbach is a 0. Okay. Dortmund 4. 2. Frankfurt is a 3. Hoffenheim. That's a 6. Werder Bremen is 3. Belfield is 2. Stuttgart gets 4 points. Leverkusen still 0. Leipzig is at a 3. Schalke is still 0. Okay, Wolfsburg is still 0. Augsburg is a 6 now. Munich is a 9. Hertha is a 4. So far, nothing in Germany. We're not taking it. We haven't taken any picks in Germany. So with these numbers, though, a lot of you guys are wondering what am I going to do with these numbers. I know how to do the math on the numbers, so I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to post up when I post my videos. I'm going to try to get a video every day, and I'm going to post up the numbers. Let's go watch some Among Us. Apologize for. And all right. Augsburg 6. 8. Okay, Hertha is a 4. Stuttgart is a 4. Freiburg is a 2. Werder Bremen is a 5. Hoffenheim is 6. Dortmund is a 9. Munich is an 11. Belfield is a 2. Mönchengladbach is a 3. Wolfsburg is a 0. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, I apologize. This is just me probably just talking. Need somebody to talk to, so. If you guys are feeling the same way, don't feel free to send me a like, send me some comments. I basically what I do is try every way I can to post these videos to try to get you guys some sports talk or something like that. Sports always seem to boost me up. I don't know what it is, but unfortunately, with all the political stuff that goes on, that's why I don't really pay attention to the actual game. I wait for the results, and I really don't like, I see the highlights, but you know what? I'm more of one of those guys that just play the game. But because that's what I bet. So let's see what we got. All right, I'm going into, this is Germany's. I'm already updated. I have no pick. There is no picks for Germany so far. 15. What is Frankfurt? Is a 5. Okay, guys, I've got, just when I said something, Munich for one. Bayern Munich on the 24th. Which I'm 0-0. Germany's Bayern Munich. I'm giving them a 1 advantage because it's a 15 versus 5 overall. So what I'm going to do, let's see. That's Saturday's games, guys. Just to let you know, that's Saturday. So we're going to go look it up and see. Leipzig is 11. Hertha is 4. No, jeez. I'm looking up German. Okay, we're looking up, seeing what we got. One thing you can do, especially on English Premier League, they got a lot of betting cards. There we go. Munich. A minus 460 against Frankfurt. So minus 460. And we're only taking one. We're only going to do a virtual 1 unit on it. All right. So Dortmund. Schalke. Oh, guess what, guys? We're going to double it up because Dortmund's 11-point advantage. The first 2 picks of the 2020 season. Let's see what we get. Let's see how we do it because it's showing me pretty good records. We're virtual picking with the units. Let's see what we do because with virtual, you will always, if you do a virtual pick, you're always going to have some cash. So, I'm not, and the thing is, like I said, if you're not betting on the game, then you don't really mind if you lose or not because you didn't lose anything actual money. I just don't. So, but I'm putting them out here just because the fact is, I know some of you guys would be like, well, he didn't call it. Well, this is proof that I probably would call it who won and who didn't way before you guys actually have a chance. So, all right, I'm working on 2 hours of live streaming. Shoot, I apologize for anybody that's still wide awake watching me. All right, let's see. This is the initial one, so hopefully the other ones are not that long. So Leverkusen and Augsburg. Yeah, those are the only 2. So on Saturday, so I got basically 5 games on Saturday, 2 today, 2 on Friday. So we're going to go over here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into my last picks on September 19th. What we're going to do is the last one that we've got is the Italian League. The Italianos. Sorry, guys. I tried to do my best impression, but my best ain't good enough half the time. Okay, so Torino, Atalanta, Cagliari, Lazio, Benevento, Sampdoria, International 0, Fiorentina 2, Spezia 0, Sassuolo 0, Verona 0, Crotone, Milan, Napoli, Genoa, Roma, Juventus, and oh jeez, 0. All right, so what we're going to do is we're looking at these games. Okay, Benvenuto 2, International 2, Udinese 0, Spezia 0, Lazio is a 3, Atalanta is a 3. All right. So now, Fiorentina 2, Sampdoria. All right, we're back. We're in October now for you guys. Crotone still 0. Okay, Udinese 0, Roma 0. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're trying to go through 3, 4. There's 7. Let's see here. Cagliari was a 0. Benevento 2, Bologna is 4. Lazio 3, International. All right. And 0. And for all you guys going, you probably got that virus. No. I'll tell you right now, I've been tested so many times. Hold on. I was testing at work, guys, and still been able to work. I don't have no fevers or anything. I'm always seem to every one of these darn viruses, I seem to be getting a mild symptoms or no symptoms, which a lot of people look at me and they go, "Well, you're lucky." I said, "You know what? Yes, I am." I'm honestly enjoyed to be lucky like that because the fact is, one portion of me doesn't want. There's part of me that actually wants to get sick, and then there's a part because a lot of times I don't get that. A lot of people are like, "Why do you want to get sick?" I said, "Easy, so I can have days off." It's kind of hard. I said I could take a day. People, a lot of my jobs that I went to, actually, they didn't offer vacation or I just worked a lot of low-paying jobs. They don't offer vacation or anything like that. So basically, you guys got to. That is not the only one the Juventus has played. I thought so. Juventus 4. Yeah, my apologies. I just had to go back because I was like, Juventus, I knew one game. But there's a lot of games and a lot of people out there that go, I feel sorry for the ones that actually have caught the virus. I've got friends of mine that actually have caught the virus and survived. I think I've only known maybe one person who has possibly died from the virus. She was a young lady about my age. She was literally my age. She was about a month older than me. And it's still weird on that one because she didn't really die. She died from an infection in the lungs after surgery. That could be so many different things. And she went in for a couple of masses to be taken out and developed an infection. So then she died from the infection. So hardworking young lady. Shout out to my long lost friend Nicole. May she rest in peace. But the fact is, it's just like I said, a lot of these jobs and all these. I'm sorry, guys. It's just I'm watching much more people struggling financially than I am watching. But I don't know. I always tell people look at me and they say, "Why are you wear the mask?" I said, the only reason why I'm wearing this, I said, personally, the only reason why I wear a mask outside of this job is because I have to. I said, this mask is not to save me. It's to protect you guys. All right, guys, we got a game on the 23rd. We got an Italy. My very first Italy game on this system. Italy. We're going to go with the Sassuolo. For one advantage. 23rd. All right, let's go back up. Sassuolo, negative 155. It was right there. Second game on my list. A negative 155. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting into the hearts of the season. So, okay, Genoa is 4. International is 6. Wow, they're having a bad start to their year. Lazio 3, Bologna 4. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right there. Cagliari 2, Crotone 4, Napoli. Where? All right, guys, we got another one. Napoli for 1, 14 versus 4. But that's on Sunday. So we're going with Italy's. Italy's got a Napoli for a 1 advantage on Sunday. So we're looking at like I said, I'm pulling the numbers up. All right, we're going. There we go. Italy. All right. Where's the 25th start? Crotone. Okay, right there. All right, 4:30. Napoli's a minus 310 right now. So we're doing pretty good. We got the numbers. We're gonna get some numbers here. Parma's still at 2. Spezia is at 3. Fiorentina's at 2. Udinese is at 2. Juventus is at 4. Verona is at 2. And last but not least, we got Milan. Roma's at 6. I got to find out where Milan was. It's at 12. So, all right. So, everybody, we're going to do this. We're going to put this up here. I've got all 7 systems in place. Ooh. So going by this, I know we got a couple of games. England, Italy, Germany haven't taken picks. England, Italy, Germany, and Spain have not had picks yet. But we're 6-3 in France, or 6-3 in Mexico. We're 0-2 and 3. So we're literally 37-17 and 40 with 46 over the 7 leagues, but with a plus 46 advantages. So we're going to go see how that would equal out right now. So let's just do it this way. We're going to punch the – I'm going to put a new thing in. We're going to come over here. We're going to go – we're going to call – on my spreadsheet, we're going to go the virtual bet tracker. So okay, we're going to come up here. We're going to put it up on my system, on my spreadsheet. That way I don't forget. All right. So, and we're also going to just do this. We're going to go Mexico's Leon. And it says basically bet 1 unit. So 1.35 for 1. England, they took a, all right, we're going Aston Villa today for 1 unit. We're going to spend 1 unit to make it 1.2 units. And with the Italy game, we're going to go Sassuolo for 1 unit. We're going to spend 1.55 units to earn 1. So basically, if you wanted to bet if you wanted to bet 5 units or $5 units or $10 units, or you just multiply the number basically off this, like, let's say 10 units. Let's say this. Let's say you want to spend $10 a unit. Makes it real easy. $10 a unit times 1.35 is $13.50 to make you $10. So, on these Leon games. So we're going to do that. Like I said, we got those picks in. We're going to have Saturday. We're going to have 4 more picks on Saturday. I got all those 5 picks on Saturday, actually. We're going to go with that. We're going to see. We're going to actually keep track of see how we do. And if the soccer games, we have to win. We can't tie. So 1 unit. So we're going to spend $2.10 to make 1. And a lot of times, like I said, this is not a I'm going to get rich right now kind of thing, unless you got that kind of money. But this is more of I'm going to try to win over the long run, build a bankroll for as little as you can. Let's go. We're going to go France here. We're going to go Paris Saint-Germain. Our biggest gamble is our 2 units at 1,800. We're going to go 36 to win 2. We're going to try that. We're going to go 36 virtual units to win 2 units. To try to win 2 units. Oh, funny thing is, when we're talking about this, it's going to be like, all right, we can make money at it, but 4.6. But the one thing I always tell people, I say, listen, when I do these virtual units and these trackers and everything like that, we're going to end up talking about how these games are actually, and we're taking a big gamble, but the fact is, there's been times I've taken some. If you like parlays, soccer's a way to go. I must say that right now. I've won a lot of parlay. I've barely won any parlays when it comes to like other sports, but when I put just soccer on parlays, I'm going to say this. I've won five teamers, 6 teamers. You know what? They can be pretty much even money. Yeah, like I said, we're going to do a pretty big units. Basically, we're spending we're going to see. We're spending 36 units on the Paris Saint-Germain on Saturday. We got some Mexico. We got 8 games right there. And then Sunday we're going to have some fun. Sunday is a pretty fun day. So October 25th. So, and I'm keeping a record. I'm keeping like all my virtual bets. We still got to, before I can put Sundays in, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do for. Now, let me tell you, let's see if we can actually make, based off of what I'm prescribing for you guys, see if we can actually make more money than everybody else. We're going to try to see in these 8 games if we can go literally 7-1, or 7-1, 6-2, and only 2 losses are those very, very close ones. We'll make some money. We're going to guarantee to make some money. But yeah, like I said, it's just this. I wanted to get up here on the live stream and actually tell you guys, say, you know what, still be around. I know this is a long stream. There's a few people out there that I just want to send shout outs to. Make sure everybody's okay. Stay safe out there. And I'm just like, if you guys want more of these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe. I might not be the best video person right now, but it's a work in progress. I always tell people, I say it's one of those works in progress that's a lot of people don't understand. A lot of the streamers will do whatever they got to do. So, well, after 2.5 hours, I'm going to have to let y'all go and talk to you all later. So, thank you for watching. If you're watching this stream after the live, thank you for watching, and see you on the next flip. Maybe tomorrow night we'll get or tonight actually, since it's 12 something in the morning. We'll try to see how our 3 picks did this week, or today, and then we'll work on the ones tomorrow and see if we can get that Tampa game registered in. All right. So, all of you, talk to you later. Peace out.